Hi, it's Marty Toohey with the American-Statesman, and I recently caught up with Noah Zandan, a data scientist who uses quantitative analysis to study how people talk. Noah gave a TED Talk recently about the way that visionary business leaders speak. The Mark Zuckerbergs, the Elon Musks, the Sheryl Sandbergs, the Warren Buffetts. Stick around, there's some good stuff here. Hey, Noah, how you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having me here.
So I heard that you recently gave a TED Talk, and was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about what it was about and what you have found.
Sure. Was honored to speak at TED 2016 in Vancouver a few months ago. The research that we brought and that I spoke about, we took a look at the world's top leaders, these visionary people that we kind of celebrate so much: Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Sheryl Sandberg. What differentiates them in the way that they talk that works so well with audiences, in the way that they can move people behind their visions, versus how the everyday person communicates? And what can we learn from them, from a language pattern, from a delivery pattern perspective, that can make all of us better speakers?
And what did you learn?
Yeah, so we really found out three things, and all of them were actually surprising to us. First, we thought that visionary people would talk a lot about the future, right? They paint this picture of this improved future. Really, they talk a lot about today. They talk a lot about the present. Second, we thought that these are complex thinkers, right? I mean, these people are super smart, dreaming big, but really what they try to do is communicate that in a very clear way. Simple structure, cause and effect, shorter thoughts. Third, we thought that they would really be more concerned with kind of their own thoughts, but really what they're trying to do is share those thoughts, bring you into the experience with them, use a lot of second-person pronouns, and a lot of experiential perception language.
And what were some of the things that they were able to steer clear of that lesser speakers sometimes fall into?
Yeah, I think a lot of us, when we talk about the future, right, when we're dreaming, we think we're supposed to paint this picture, kind of give somebody a picture. Think about it like, instead of the compass, I'm going to give you a picture of the destination. Where in reality, for me to believe you, you actually got to tell me where's the line on the map that I'm supposed to follow to get to this destination. So the dreams are all about how can you apply that path to today to motivate people behind it.
And can you give us a specific example?
Sure. So one of the people that we profiled was Elon Musk. Great thinker, visionary guy, doing amazing things, wants to land on Mars, Hyperloop. He's amazing.
Yeah.
But a lot of the stuff that he talks about, he's not saying things about, here's where we're going to be. It's all about the path to get there. So instead of, we will achieve these results, it's we plan to achieve these results, and here's how. And he lays that out in a few steps, and it's believable, it's credible, and people are really motivated to jump behind him and work on it.
Okay. So what are some tips that the people at home can take away that might help them if they ever are in a position to, say, give a speech in public?
Sure, which we know everybody's afraid of, and it's a very intimidating thing. I think one of the things, we're all scared of how others perceive us, right? And the hard part about speaking in public is we're scared of the audience. First, one of the coolest things about TED, the audience is on your side. They want you to succeed, and I think we all forget that when we speak in public. Second, so much of what we communicate is actually done at an unconscious or subconscious level, right? So I'm concerned with my script and writing the perfect words, but really what the audience has taken away, am I making eye contact with them? Am I personalizing it for them? Am I using gestures that feel like they're authentic and they're real and they're not too rehearsed and practiced? If they see that real person up there, they can empathize with you, and it's so much of a better connection with the audience.
Okay. Well, thanks so much. That's really useful.
Thank you.
Okay, so what should people do to be better at giving speeches?
So, Marty, when you're asking me that question, where are you looking?
Over there, I guess.
So, look, there's two audiences here. There's me and there's the camera.
Oh, hi,
Most
camera.
people are watching this on the camera. You gotta personify the camera.
Okay.
Right? That is your audience. Make eye contact with your audience and they'll be engaged with you. If you're looking in a different direction, they're gonna wonder where you are and why you aren't present.
Makes sense to me.
All right, so one of the other things I noticed that you do when you talk is you've got a little bit of a repetitive gesture, right? You like to use this hand and create a circular motion that's pretty big and, gonna capture some attention. It's fine if you do it infrequently, But if you start doing it as a pattern,
Um,
people are going to capture it.
uh, I think they just captured it.
Yes, trying to make it obvious for you.
Yeah. Okay. I gotcha.
So another thing I'm observing here, and we use technology to capture this, but just as an observer, whenever you ask me a question, you like to use the word we instead of I, right? And there's an effect on an audience about that.
We would like to know this.
Yes. So.
Right, guys? Right, guys? Right?
But
Okay.
if you think about it, if you actually think about whether or not people trust you when you talk, if you use the word I, you're owning it, right? You're saying this is interesting to me. This is something I care about. If you use we, the audience is left saying, well, is this Marty or is this kind of who cares here?
Okay. I think I can do that.
So, Marty, you asked me a question about Oregon football. I'm from Austin, and we're talking in Austin. This is Texas. We got to talk about the Longhorns.